What's up everybody, Ryan here. No AC service call. We were just here on Tuesday, not me personally, but replaced a couple condenser fan motors, made some wiring repairs. Apparently everything was good at that time. I get a call back today. The thermostat states no power from unit. Breaker is on in the store. So we're going over to this train right here. The roof access is in the PetSmart next door. So here's the unit. Let me traverse this wall and we'll see what we got. All right, assuming this is the one. Get my model and serial number out here. Looking for 392D. 392D. This is the one. Disconnect is on. Let me get this panel taken off. We'll get started. All right, well, I've got a transformer here with a tripped 3-amp fuse. Looks like I got mud all over it. Does not look very good. So I'm gonna get my meter out here. We're gonna check some voltages and whatnot. I'm gonna pin these wires up a little better. Yep. Let's see what I got here. Some wires possibly. That might have been our issue right there. Bet you any money. Bet you any money. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this power off. Well, let me check voltage here real quick. Yeah, definitely gonna pin these wires up, but I see a stripped out 24-volt wire right there. It looks like it was right on there. I'm just checking my main voltage right now. 481, 482, 483. So we've got power from the breaker panel. And right now I'm gonna just go ahead and turn this off. Yeah, waterfall action. A lot of water sitting up top here. What do you call those bugs? Mud boggers?
Mud daubers are part of the wasp family, and they're mainly found in the U.S. The mud daubers are black with yellow markings or black and blue.
Looks like something was living on this transformer at one point. Get all this shit off of here. Jeez, this thing must have been encrusted. Ugh, disgusting. Alright, all that's back on. Just double check and make sure this disconnect killed all power. 0, 0, 0. Check the ground. 0.
Drop that 0 and get with the hero.
0. So our power is off. We're good to go there. I'm assuming right here I see stripped wire right there. So I'm gonna see if I can't reroute that somehow. All right. So I cut and stripped out the section of the wire where it was rubbing, arced right here, and I gave it a few wraps with some electrical tape just to prevent anything like that. Now it's heading straight down, and I'm I'm gonna zip tie it up right here when I pin up my wires for the condenser fans, and that should secure it and make it stay straight and not rubbing this way. So I'm gonna go ahead, pin up all these now, try to clean those up and secure them a little better, and then we'll fire this thing up, see what we got going on, if anything else. Yeah, we had a 24 volt short to ground, and right off the bat I found this wire, 24 volts, arc touching right there. All right, so like I said, I've got this 24 volt wire to the smoke detector repaired. I went ahead and pinned up the wires so they're nice and taut and not drooping and laying on the pipes where they can rub out. I've got everything pinned up and I'm happy with that. Everything looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and reset my transformer, and we're gonna re-energize the unit and see, is that transformer just gonna pop the 3 amp fuse right off the bat? And we'll find out. Well, it didn't trip right off the bat, so that's always a good sign. Check my 24 volt now and see if we've got power. Oh, I'd say we do. The blower's running. Scares me every time. All right, 28 volts. That's good. Yeah, I bet you any money that wire right there was rubbing. And it tripped the fuse, just like it should. Just like it should. So why is my AC not coming on? I'm gonna dig in here and see if I can figure out why my air conditioning isn't running. First stage, I got jumped out here. So put the camera down, get the meter out, and we'll go from there. And of course, the minute I go to check 24 volts at Y, boom, she comes on. Nice and cold, nice and hot. Nice and cold, nice and hot. Not gonna get carried away here with checking all the pressures and whatnot. Just wanna make sure nothing else is gonna trip that 3 amp fuse. Wait for a second stage to kick on. Both our fans are running. Blower is running. Gonna have to check the lady's thermostat too. She has remote wireless sensors down there, and the thermostat was saying, you know, not connected to sensors, so have to make sure that that is actually connected to those wireless sensors. Yeah. All right. Dump in some heat. Wait for second stage to come on. Give it the old suction line touch. Make sure it's good to go. Open up this blower compartment. Check that blower belt. Make sure the blower's running the right direction. All right. Second stage is on. Oh yeah. Everything else is looking decent here. Dumping heat. It was not calling for AC when I arrived. (51, 52 degrees. Low voltage shorts. Sometimes they're right there in front of your eyes as soon as you open the unit. There's the van. And sometimes they're buried deep in the unit where it takes hours to find. Normally it's usually a rub out of sorts like we had today. Could be a contactor coil. 49.6, let's say the AC is working. Unfortunately today it was right there as soon as I opened it up. This wire was rubbed out right here, and that is 24 volts. Yeah, we're good. Fixed it up. She's running just fine. New contactors were replaced the other day. The condenser fan motors. Kind of pinned up those wires a little bit, neatened them up a little, but I think we're good to go. It is what it is. I think we're good. Removed my jumper. It looks like we might still be calling for one stage of cooling. We confirm that with my meter. That would be good. Hopefully those remote sensors are connected when I get back after we restored 24 volts. They're the Honeywell ones. They're kind of a pain. You have to push the button. And in we're calling for first stage cooling. It is communicating. We're good to go on that. So, another easy service call in the books. We do this PM in this account quite regularly. That's why I'm not overly concerned with checking the charge. We've had no issue with it. It's putting out a good supply temp. Suction line's good and cold. My discharge line's good and warm. We've come up a degree or two since second stage kicked off, but we're good to go. So I'm gonna button this unit up, get my tools put back in my TP6B, I believe is what it's called. Nice little bag, it holds just enough. Yep, TP6B, and I'm happy with it. It's basically all my spare tools that I don't have room in for my other bags, but it's the perfect amount. Let me make sure that it's not calling for Y1. Just was a second ago, but it's shut off. Yep, no call for Y. R thermostat is not calling. The transformer is not tripped. And we do have a call for G. I'm happy with that. Not going to spend too much time here. It's clear what the problem was, and I got it taken care of. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Appreciate you watching. Check out the Misfits of HVAC's YouTube channel. Just click it in the search bar, Misfits of HVAC, or click on the link here. Head on over there and subscribe. We go live every Saturday night with great guests, usually, and it's a good time. You can also listen to the Misfits of HVAC on any podcasting platform. I appreciate it if you do, and if you don't, head on over there and give me a listen, give me a thumbs up. Really helps. So appreciate you guys watching this video. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That'll notify you anytime I got a new video coming out. Leave me a comment, hit like. I appreciate you. And I'll check you out on the next one.